can a complete idiot guess his way to the moon and back again in Kerbal Space Program? That is the question that today we will answer. Kerbal Space Program is a fairly detailed and challenging space sim with a pseudo-realistic physics engine built around simulating space travel. But can somebody who's never played this game before just kind of figure it out? The goal is simple. I must fly myself to the moon, land, moonwalk, and fly myself back to Earth all in one piece. The catch? I can't look up a single thing online. That's no YouTube tutorials, no Google, and certainly no ChatGPT. This is all gonna come down to just raw brain power, baby. Sit back and relax as we go on this journey together. Abort, abort, abort to the moon and back again in Kerbal Space Program. I actually can't. So, the first step to getting yourself to the moon in Kerbal Space Program is, of course, to build yourself a ship. Thankfully, the shipbuilding interface is very straightforward and not daunting at all. Oh my god, okay, how do we do this? Stop thinking and just start doing. Okay. That can go there. Next. Shipbuilding in this game is very much like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. If you're good, you know the best approach is to just jam all the odd pieces together until you get your own unique Picasso. Might be slightly overcompensating for something. We can... What do I do with this? Oh, Oscar B, fuel tank. It's got my name in it. Oh, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Okay, engines. I can see where this is going. No, delete. That looks like more like what I'm used to in my rocket building career. Okay. Oh, there's so many things. Oh, parachute. I feel like a parachute could be good. Or re-entry. Oh, does that go right on the tip? Yeah, there you go. Now it's got that fun tip to it. Honestly, I think we're cooking. I think this goes straight to the moon. 0 questions asked. I'm about to one-shot this. This is a one-shot rocket, being that you literally get one chance to survive this. All right. Launch time. And we're off. Okay, nice. Brilliant. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Okay, that ran out of fuel. That ran out a little quicker than I was expecting. Are we sure we don't have more? What did I just do? I've done something here. What have I done? Okay, so what I did there is I may have just accidentally throttled all the way down. Easy mistake to make. I'm sure the guys at NASA have been through this 1,000 times. But despair not, as we get a first glimpse of our goal just over the horizon. Oh, there's the moon. We're coming for you, baby. Any minute now. Okay, I'm gonna take the number going down really fast to mean that we are, in fact, going back down. The parachute will save us, don't worry. I have full confidence. How you going, Jebediah? He looks like he's having a good time. I think it's all fine. We got far-ish. Parachute destroyed by aero forces and heat. Not what you want to hear on a quick decline. Okay, he's okay. He's okay. Look. Okay, the parachute is gone though, so that is a problem. He's still okay. Look, all that equipment. He'll brush it off. Determining the answer to my problems was that I just need more fuel. I went back to building a rocket that I was hoping would resemble something a little more like this.
2, 1, boost ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
Interesting. I blame the supports, but I also blame myself a tiny little bit. I'm gonna do something crazy here, and I'm just gonna launch again straight off the rip, and we're just going to we're gonna use science. Okay, this is how scientists do science. We're going to observe, and we're gonna see what went wrong. Maybe if I start Okay, no. I was gonna say, maybe if I start... Okay, we get it, all right? We're gonna be over the top. It's gonna say maybe if I press spacebar first instead of thrusting immediately. Clearly that's what happens, so we'll backtrack on that strat. All right, so we just throttle all the way up. I just really want to see what happens. Maybe these thrusters are just too powerful. Oh, they're not even turning on. They're not turning on. Now, isn't that something? Maybe it's because I did it all wrong. We're going to undo everything I did in this last run. But never fear, for my engineering prowess was beginning to pick up momentum. This feels good. I'm feeling good about that. Okay, off the rip, I do realize I forgot to put the support arms on, but I just say we don't worry about that. Oh, you gotta hit thrusters twice to get these things going. Okay, that is going to space. If that doesn't go to space, then I don't know what is. Oh. Well, those are going to space. That one's going to start a war. But these guys, one of them's surely going to make it to the moon. Okay, that actually worked low key. The thingy. Never mind. Hang on, my guy's still alive. He's still alive. I'm going to say this is a mild success. Oh yeah, I can push him out. You did it, buddy. You made it. You made it to the moon. God bless you. You did us proud out there, kid. Yeah, the moon looks very Earth-like. That is cool. Don't look at that over there. This is what it's like. We astroturfed it. All right, enough of this hooliganism. I need to get back. Okay, so what did we learn from that? Structural integrity. Structural integrity. Every flight is a learning lesson. So I added some support struts to the connecting rockets. And we seem to be attached, and that's all good. But that introduced a new and very big problem. Okay, those wobbles are not inspiring a ton of confidence. Okay, things seem to be going worse than last time. Oh, I remember. I need to hit spacebar twice so that fires off the other engines too, because right now they're just dead weight. Here we go, this time. Oh, okay, I gotta up my throttle. Sorry. Hey, this is something. Are they attached? They look attached, but not really. I don't think they are. They're clearly attached to something. I think they're attached at the bottom. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, I cannot control it, but it does seem to be entering into an aerodynamic spin as per the design, exactly planned out, like a bullet. This is genius engineering at play here. It is getting quite red. I don't think it should be that red, but it's fine. Space is cold. Guys, I think we're getting into space. I think that actually is a good thing. What's it like from this guy's view? Yeah, everything seems fine. All right, we're like low-key in space. Oh! Okay, as per the design. Oh my god. How do I get out of that? Okay, so we've managed to ditch a couple of useless fuel canisters, and all is going well. Okay, we're still gaining altitude, so that is good. And we've got no atmosphere, so we should be undeniably in space, which is great. Now we just have to figure out how to point it at the moon, maybe reduce spin a little. Okay, cool. Nice. We are there. And the moon is there. We might be going in the wrong direction. I'm gonna have to figure out how to point it in the right direction when we take off. Okay, so this shows our trajectory, and that shows our apalpus. I'm going to call that the apex. And what I do believe is that eventually this will then come back down. Somehow. I guess gravity. Oh! He's fine. We are learning though. Are we not? Are we not having fun learning? While we had gotten the closest to the moon than we had ever got before, I still had a lot of design iteration in front of me. There's so many things that are going wrong, and I don't really know where to start. And frankly, a lot of this. Okay, slightly false start there. We're getting this wobble again. So we clearly aren't as connected as we think. Okay, no, that was worse.
It was clear that I needed to address this wobbly rocket problem ASAP.
We're just going to simplify a little bit, because if we simplify, we might be able to kind of get a little bit more of an idea of like where things are going right and where things are going wrong. Okay, so they're connecting to one for sure. So the one that I click them onto is what they connect to. But surely I can put more structural supports than that. And at the moment, the parachute is deploying at the same time as the other rockets. So I think you can stage them here. Yeah, okay. Actually, let me just test that real quick, because at least that's something I can figure out potentially now. Oh, so they kind of auto stage already. So this, I add another one and I put that there, put these guys there. Actually, I put these guys in here and I remove that. And now they should fire off at the same time, God willing. I don't want to say I'm a genius, but I might be a genius, even if that rocket is a touch wobbly again. Okay, so we just need to figure out how to connect these on correctly. That's what's causing us issues right now.
So I kept trying to connect them as you would expect, but I just kept making no progress.
And we let rip. No, it's still only connected at the midsection.
So I replaced these stationary brackets with something called decouplers, and these were designed to actually carry the additional rockets.
I think our brackets are the problem right now. Ooh, that could be good.
And I also decided to downsize things a little to see if that would help.
I don't know if I'm making that much of a difference, but this feels a little bit more manageable.
But unfortunately, I was still getting the same results.
Okay, learnings. We're making learnings. I think, please. Stop, my wing got caught. I'm clearly missing something massive. Something obvious. There's got to be something obvious here that I'm missing.
I decided to downsize a little further, and finally started making some progress.
Okay, that seems much more stable. Those have run out now, in theory. Bye-bye, losers.
Stop. Let's just take a quick second to talk about decoupling. So through the staging process, I discovered that I can pick exactly when I want to drop my side rockets. However, this does need to be timed well.
Dude, feels like we need to be up higher before we can ditch them, so that they don't just cascade in.
So because I needed to be up higher, I decided to double back on my downsizing technique and re-upsize so that I had more fuel to get out of the atmosphere.
Like, it feels like we just need this amount to get us into space, but clearly this is too much, and that is not stable. I swear to God you can do this with less. You just need so much thrust. Oh, that's so cool. Go, little rocket, go!
Though of course, this brought back some familiar problems.
Whoa. We're just gonna give it a moment to relax before we detach. And then we just Shabalowski. Right? And then we just kind of thrust a little bit. Okay. That was a much more successful decoupling. And we kind of had enough to get us more into space. Okay, Loki, I might be cooking right now. I've got a really gentle throttle here, and I am able to adjust my stuff, my pitch. Other way. Okay. No. I got all the controls are backwards. Okay, this is not going the way I want. Oh man, controlling this is hard. Okay, I think I'm gonna need like some better control systems on this thing. There's almost no doubt about it. I just want to know what happens if I can get it pointing in a good direction. Not that direction. Okay, this is not going to plan in the way that I want it to. Oh, okay.
In need of more control, I added an excessive amount of fins to everything.
It's kind of a snazzy design.
And with the next launch, by my absolute surprise, we achieved a huge milestone in our journey to the moon.
Is it orbit that we want, or do we just want to go straight for it? Fuck it, do we just rip it straight over there? I swear to God, if I just hoon this, I'll make it. Such a fucking stupid design. Yeah, we just rip that off. We're just doing little adjustments here. This is exactly how NASA does it. Oh, look at my little thing. Bloop, bloop. Nice. Okay, what I think is we're gonna need to come at a more aggressive angle as soon as we launch. so that we get this like nice orbit thing going. But I'm actually getting into a situation where I could intercept the moon. Maybe I pull this back a little bit. What happens then? Oh, we go really far. Oh my god, I'm gonna go out to the fucking galaxy. Oh my god. Woo! Okay, apparently I'm about to start orbiting the sun. We don't want that. That's too much juice. Okay, when we get to space, we really don't need that much fuel, do we? Because it's space. What's going to happen here? Okay, let's just low-key speed up time a little bit and see what happens. Oh, how far out I am. Genius. It's the moon. Ah, see this? I can see my fins working now. We're actually coming in bang on in terms of height. If that's the thing, is that a thing? Oh, that's the sun. What happens if we just eyeball it? Do you know what I mean? No, that's a stupid idea. Okay, we're really going too far. Okay, so we bring our thrust back. And we just do a quick 360 because I kind of pressed the wrong button. Then we slow ourselves down and we just fucking blast it. This could work, low key. I don't want to freak everybody out, but this could work. We are going to run out of fuel though. So that could be a problem. I just want to see if we can at least crash into the moon. Because if we can crash into the moon, then that's a huge step for mankind. / me. Just me. We speed warp it. Oh, we're going to come so close. We're going to come so close. I am out of fuel, so there's not really anything more I can do. This guy's just gone. He's out in space for life. Oh, we're so close. My God. This is how close we get. This is how close we get. It's right there. Oh, I will land on you one day, you beautiful bitch. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. He's stoked. Let me spin around. Give him a good view of the moon. Oh. Oh my god, this must be literally how Artemis felt. I can still kind of spin it around, which is quite cool. Oh, look at that. We're kind of here. I mean, we are here. I mean, we're not really here, but we're looking at it. What a vibe. He's not as impressed anymore. All right, that's all good. Okay, we're actually doing a lot better than what I thought we would do at this point. I mean, we've kind of had a massive leap from the rocket like just exploding to now we are actually just right in front of the moon. We just have to figure out how to do all the important bits in between. But I guess that means that the rocket design is somewhat viable. I do wish it wouldn't wobble, but maybe I'm just being greedy. Maybe I'm asking for too much.
Meanwhile, back on Earth. It was time to start adding some extra bits and bobs, like more control modules.
That goes there, that goes there. Okay, now we're spinning.
And heat shields.
Heat shield. Do I need this? Where do you put this? There? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. A heat shield. Stop the heat. Okay, we'll just put it there and hope for the best.
Now, full disclosure, at the time of recording this part of the video, I'm still not 100% sure that I put those heat shields in the right place. But I'm just gonna say don't worry about it. You're such a warrior. You worry so much. Just stop. And besides, now was no time for caution. It was time to start getting orbital, baby.
Putting it into party mode. Activate. Still a bit wobbly, but we've learned this isn't too bad. Okay, I think the right one is to hit that. And we're just going to do like that kind of an angle. No, we're going to do that kind of an angle. See, immediately we got this arc. And that's kind of what we want. But we just don't want to land in the ocean. But I think we're pointing up enough that we're going to be okay. Come on, little daddy. And we kind of want to stop thrusting right once we get into that orbital vibe. We might be overheating in a second. Ooh, slow down the thrust. Slow down the thrust. Oh, we're really hot. I do have this weird feeling that I've fucked it. How did I do that? Okay. Okay, that was a slight mistake. Can I get back on? No. Okay, hang on. Let me try that again. This is how the space gods do it. And I am one of them. Okay, I fucked it. Hang on. Why are my rockets gone? Okay, hold on. See, this is just feeling good. I think I can put more angle on. This is looking good. More angle. Oh, not that much angle. Okay, we just spin a little bit. We just spin before we decouple, and that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes on their 100th attempt. Okay, pull back. I'm really fighting this right now. How's our shit looking? We're not quite getting an orbital vibe there yet, but I think we decouple and pull our thrust down. Okay, at least we got rid of that mess. Now we really shoot for orbit.
Okay, just to save everybody a little bit of time here, I'm going to just let you know, no, I did not achieve a proper orbit, which of course did lead to this.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I think I need to now read the manual.
Stop again. It's time to talk a little bit about the in-game user manual, aka the KSpedia. Okay, so this is essentially a handbook that just explains more about things like rockets, orbits, pretty much everything that's in the game. So here's the thing, rather than it having step-by-step instructions on how to land on the moon, it kind of just tells you more about what things are. And if it even comes close to telling you how to do something, it tends to be a little more suggestive. So for this challenge, I'm going to allow it because it's in-game and it's also pretty vague. I'd say that your typical in-game tutorial would tell you a lot more about how to play a game than this thing does. With that in mind, I started to browse towards the orbit section. But of course, my ADHD brain, motherfucker, it did manage to get a little bit distracted on the way.
Oh, I've got a low-key crazy idea here. This is what I'd call a low-key crazy idea. Just while we're on the topic of staging our rockets, bear with me now. We take another fuel tank. Oh my God, you guys are gonna get so turned on by this. Put on an engine, another engine, and this gets decoupled somehow. Ooh, I want a way to have like a second rocket, if you know what I mean. So it's like a rocket within a rocket, so that when we fire all this off, we can just boop that away, and we've just got this party rocket for backup, if you know what I mean. Please tell me you know what I mean. I feel like I should be able to do this somehow, but maybe I'm just a goofball. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Surprise, surprise. Maybe that's just not on the cards for right now. Am I overthinking it? Can I just put this here? Oh my God, that's how you do it. Oh my God. Okay, that's way more straightforward than originally anticipated. Okay, so it'll just auto do that. Fuck my life. No. This is good. This is good. Means now we have more rocket. This could be a huge game changer. Okay, we broke off. But we don't have an engine on here. We are missing a critical component. Oh, and we've done that now too. Okay, all right, back to the ship assembly place. Okay, I put that there. I put that there, and then I put that there. Okay, somebody's got brain power coming out their ears. Now I can ditch that and go with rocket 2. 3 even.
With a multi-stage rocket now under our belts, this whole process I was still learning how to get myself into orbit. At least when I managed to get to space, that is.
Maybe I put the rockets too low. There's a chance I put the rockets too low.
However, I was still really just guessing my way through all of this, and I was picking up ideas along the way.
I do feel like maybe this blue dot, this blue circle is how you get orbital. That could be the move.
These were, of course, the complete incorrect ideas. But even still, I did manage to fluke myself into a very inefficient and very egg-shaped orbit.
I do kind of orbit. I do low-key orbit around this motherfucker. But it's just kind of a shit orbit. Okay, so what if we go for a slingshot on this? Okay, whoa, too much time. Okay, I over-orbited. Can't look at that on the thing though, because that looks really funny. Wow! Okay, slower. Okay, we really are orbiting. We are actually technically in orbit.
There was much more work ahead of me on this, but a win is a win. And in this run, we even got to celebrate with another close moon encounter.
I think we get it. I'm getting the hang of this. I am getting it. It's just, I have to figure it out. But I'm going to have to read the manual at this point to be able to. We got orbital, which is pretty good. I think we can do a lot better. So we're going to read the manual on that. And then we need to get orbital of the moon. And then once we can do that, we're going to have to probably do some redesigns so that we can actually get onto the moon and then get off of the moon. and then get back onto Earth. So close, yet so far away.
Okay, I know you're kind of drifting there, so let's just, here's an explosion.
See, that's really not ideal. That's really not ideal. We don't want that happening.
That, again, was caused by the return of the wobble. So it was time to take a small break from all of this orbit science hocus pocus and finally drill down on this issue once and for all.
We need to figure this out.
I tried fixing this issue by taking the strut connectors off and putting them back on again, but I was always getting the same result.
This just doesn't look good, man. Okay. Fuck my life. I even tried removing them completely from the equation and connecting directly to the ship. Alright, throttle up. Fire away, gentlemen. Okay, so this just low-key works. This is fine. I guess this is fine. The wobble is... Okay, it's not fun.
Well, at least these explosions were giving us a prime opportunity to test something else on the ship.
Good moment to test the parachute, low-key. If this gets flat... Whoa! Okay, this is a good time to... Okay. Deploy. Deploy! Okay, I think that was too late.
Okay, we'll figure that one out later. Meanwhile, the wobble frustration was starting to get on my nerves, and I wasn't finding any answers until I did something a little bit naughty. I loaded up a pre-built ship for studying purposes only.
Okay, so that'll take you to the moon. The PT Series Moon Explorer, edit vessel. I just need to see what's going on. Really? That'll get you to the moon? It's so basic.
Now, a hater would say that that goes against the spirit of the challenge. I would say, go away. At the end of the day, this is all still in-game learning. So on the not looking things up online front, I say it passes. And therefore, investigate I shall.
Okay, I gotta launch this thing. It's so tiny. Okay, maybe I'm just thinking way too big. Okay, that seems so much more stable. Hold on, what is that? What is that? Because that is definitely doing something. Okay, so maybe I need to know what this is. Oh, it's a cable. It's a cable. I've seen that. I've seen that. Strut connector. That looks different to that. Okay, I think that's at least that problem solved, potentially. Oh my god, this is an awkward way to build something. Oh, do we all agree that this is not a good way to build things? Something like that. I know that's kind of wonky-tonky, but it could do the trick. Now we're just really seeing if we've fixed this like very important structural issue. Because if we fix that, then we are on our way. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better. We're big on this. We're big on this. We are bullish on these structural things.
Now, with the wobbles behind us, we could finally get ourselves back on track.
And we're just going to edge ourselves again.
There was still plenty going wrong.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But at the same time, I was managing to get lucky every now and then too.
Moment of truth. Oh, what an exit!
But mostly, it was going all wrong. You see, I could get a circular orbit going.
We want to go retrograde right now because we're fucking this up. Okay, back to prograde. Retrograde. Hang on. I think we need to go like... Okay, this is not how I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, this is evening things out for sure. Okay, that feels like an orbit to me, guys. Oh, look at me go. And there's our fucking best friend over there. Playing hard to get. Oh, there's some Gucci ass shit.
But I would burn too much fuel to achieve it.
We use a lot of fuel to get to this point because we've only got half a tank left and we need that to get to the moon. But in theory, if we can just nudge ourselves in the right direction, then we should be able to move over there. It's just then slowing down to get back into orbit. And then what? And then getting back. So we might need a bit more juice. I feel like we got so much juice on this thing. I think it's an efficiency problem. I think it's an efficiency issue. I think that's what's kind of holding us back right now.
And seemingly, no matter how many times I would revisit the material,
round curve in the atmosphere extends to 70 kilometers from sea level to where space begins.
I would still find a way to fuck it up.
So it's 7.5. We do nothing because I panic. Oh my god. Okay, we just full 360 it. We commit. Okay, we lost some good shit. We lost actually most of our fuel. We're really not in a great position. God, how do they do it? Punch. No, don't lose bits. Oh, I lost bits. Okay, this could be goated. I've just got a tingling feeling in my lower spine. Yeah, so the thing is, we're about to run out of fuel here. So this is clearly not the most efficient way to do it. I might need to read the material again. I feel like we're in orbit now, aren't we? By in orbit, I mean we're in the atmosphere. Because I'm falling into the Earth, it's hopeless. Okay, I am really burning up right now. This is bad news, beers. It's all right. We're just gonna do a quick 3, 6. Okay, this is really not going to plan. All right. Oh no. Okay, we just 360 this one. Fuck this shit. All right, reset. Go. Don't break. This feels like scientifically this feels better, but feel-wise it does not feel great. No, this is all wrong. Okay. Go back. Wait. Oh, come on. Get off that. Okay, no. We need a better design.
I needed a break from orbits, and I was pretty confident that whatever I needed to do, I needed more fuel to get to where I needed to go. So I decided to go bigger again.
Okay, she's heavy.
But bigger was not better.
Okay, I feel like I just fucked my ship up. Oh my god. I just fucked it. Oh, I feel like I just took like a whole bunch of steps backwards.
But it was this mistake that did push me in the right direction for my rocket's final design.
Okay, this feels like a much more humble but approachable spacecraft. And that, paired with one more pass of the book on orbits, forced me to ask myself a very important question. I mean, I'm pretty much at prograde anyway, so I might as well just accelerate towards that now. Or is that just another move? It says to get up to your desired height at AP. Once you reach the target altitude, you need to burn prograde to increase your velocity. You burn until you are fast enough to stay in orbit. But I feel like I can't get to AP to do that. Like, am I right or am I right?
Then, finally, after many hours of trial and error, I had my eureka moment. And that was to stop thrusting when I left the orbit.
And do this instead. Okay, here's what I think. With those gone, we now accelerate time until we get closer. And then we slow down and we hit this. We just pull the throttle back a little bit so that we're not burning too much fuel. We still get our little arc going, and I throttle up some more just to create that difference. And this is feeling good. And then I throttle down. Okay, so now I've got a really pretty much nearly perfect circle. And that means when I go round and round, I'm in a pretty good amount of orbit. Like, that's a really healthy orbit.
I had done it. Woo! We were in circular orbit of the Earth, and the technique used to get us here did become the foundation of, and I hate to say this, the dozens, possibly near the hundreds of launches more to come.
That means now that I can start thinking about this guy.
That's right. Now, trying to figure out how to transfer orbits from the Earth to the Moon was just another exercise that took several hours to figure out. But to help keep things moving along, I'm just going to clue you in on some of the key moments that happened along the way. Okay, so while the regular trial and error ensued during the pursuit of our next milestone.
Okay, so this just sends me flying out again, but we missed the Moon by a lot. And I just kind of do this big oval. Oopsies. Okay, yeah, and I just super slammed into the Earth.
I did make a couple of small vessel updates, namely adding another rocket module.
What we do need is a gas tank. Another gas tank. Yeah? This seemed reasonable.
And I may have strapped on a few additional launch rockets, for good measure, of course.
But what if? What happens in this scenario? Like a super rocket. I've gone through this thing like 1,000 times. I swear we don't need this much liftoff to make things happen. I swear we don't. Can I just do a quick test on that just to see what that does? For a laugh. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is a low-key viable option. Oh, that's so sick.
And honestly, there was just a whole lot more of the same old for a while. until I discovered the power of maneuvers.
I need to wait till I get to like the midpoint here, somewhere there. Because if I add a maneuver, okay, so let's just try this out. I don't really have any fuel left, but we're gonna, which one's that? Anti-normal. I think we need to burn anti-normal. Oh my God, I've unlocked some new tech here.
You see, if you clicked anywhere on your current trajectory, it gave you the option to add a quote-unquote maneuver.
It would throw one of these directional dials on the line. And you could do this. Oh, you can actually fucking plan it. Okay, new tech unlocked, new tech unlocked. This is going to change everything. So you can really plan your maneuvers. And that, oh my God, actual tech. That is going to give us our moves that we want.
I played around with this tool a lot, but to be honest, it was actually quite a small piece of what would be a much bigger discovery that I made next.
Oh, you can just target the moon? Hold up. Okay, that could be super swag. Okay, this is okay, maneuvers are our ticket to success here. Create a maneuver. Oh my God, is it really that fucking easy? Okay, I've been trying to work a little bit too manually, it seems. Oh my God. Okay, we might be cooking, team. Holy eureka. Mega brain blast. Okay, so, all right, so this is not a perfect orbit. That's okay. Let's just test this thing out. Whoa, okay. Perfection manifested. Okay. And then, this is when the moon encounter is going to happen. Oh, look at that little thing eclipsing in front of me. Naughty. All right, I'm spinning around. That's probably not what I'm supposed to be doing, but I am leaving the Earth's orbit. And I think we can all say that is a mild success. Okay, slow it right down now. Okay, so at the moment, we're going to get slingshotted around, which is not what we want. Oh, he's right there. What we want is, where's Earth gone? Oh, hello. Oh, so far. Wow. We're just going to fast forward time a little bit more and see what happens.
The moon's orbit was right within my reach. All I needed to do was maneuver myself just into the right position.
But if we radial out, okay, low key, this be the move? This be the move? Does that be the move? Okay, nice. And then we burn radial out. Oh my God, I think I'm doing it. Okay, guys, I don't want to say I'm a genius, but I might be a fucking genius. I just want a nice clean orbit. I know I'm burning fuel to do this, but the gods have blessed me today with fuel, and yay, I choose a nice clean orbit. I'm orbiting the moon, guys. Oh, what a cinematic shot for that. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Oh my God, there was so much effort to get to this point. I used science and maths. I've done no manual maths, but I used a lot of thrust thinking. I'm good at thrusting. That's what I can say. Well, we're at the moon. Now we just have to figure out how to get on the fucking thing. Oh my God. How do you get on the moon? Oh, what a moment. What a moment. Look at that. Bazinga. Another famous quote by Neil Armstrong. Not the one that does the rounds often, but pretty good one nonetheless. Here's what I think. Using all of the brain power that I have and all of the knowledge, the vast vat of knowledge that I have garnered throughout this expedition thus far, I clearly need a mini rocket ship that I can blast off, get a little bit away, come up a little bit, and then just like slowly burn retrograde until we land on the sunny side of the moon, until that becomes nighttime. But we want to land in the sun, for sure. So we're going to have a little sunny landing, and then I think there's some landing gears we can chuck on our pod. And then Earth, I'm not that worried about. Earth, I feel like we just detach this and we do it in a way where we've got enough, I don't know what. We're just careful enough that we survive it. Okay, so here's what we do now. Knowing that we're going to have to do that, I reckon we just test flying back to Earth. Make the most out of it. You know what I mean? This is a classic Artemis 2. We're just doing a classic Artemis 2 run. We're checking it out. We're vibing. Look how happy Valentina is. Valentina's fucking fizzing. Can I change your name? I don't really like the name Valentina.
Could have had better parents. Sorry to any Valentinas out there. I just don't feel like Valentina is like it.
And then, back to Earth we go. Okay, back to Earth we go.
It was time to head back home for more ship parts. I used the same technique that I used to get myself into the moon's orbit to get myself back into the Earth's orbit.
And just start burning it out. Oh! Oh! Okay. Things are good. Things are good. Okay, we don't want to miss it. So we are just going to slow down. Slow down. Okay, we're a little bit close there. That's okay.
And for the first time, it felt like things were really starting to click.
Is a pro-grade burn. Guys, I don't want to fucking brag, but I think I'm going to brag. I think we touched down in the ocean, low-key. Ooh. Ain't that a feast for your eyes? Okay, now that's pretty cool. I can fuck with that on a fundamental level.
But of course, that feeling was short-lived, as I quite literally needed to come back down to Earth.
That is well and truly overheating. Let's let something else overheat for a bit. Maybe I burn to help ease our re-entry, even though that's going to unfortunately put us over land. Okay, we're just gonna land in the mountains. Fuck it. It's Christmas after all. I think I might have accidentally just done the SpaceX landing in a kind of god tier move. Let's not lose our balance now. Okay, we're losing our balance. We don't want to initiate a really gnarly spin. That's all I can say. I'm really fighting the controls here. Oh no, I really don't want to fucking be in a spin. And I don't want to be rocketing towards the ground. Okay, I don't know how to stop this. Okay, no. No. Okay, I think... When do I parachute? I think 1,000 meters is good. 1,000 meters is not good! Oh! Well, we learned a lot. We learned a lot on that run. There's no doubt about that. I'm not too mad. I'm really not too mad. There's a lot of brain power going into this. Okay, what I think is maybe we just do a quick orbit around the planet and then just practice the landing for when we get back to the planet, because I kind of don't want to fuck that up after I manage to pull off the moon, because that would be a bummer. But first I gotta pee. Okay, we're getting a lot of overheating here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. We've lost some important stuff and I cannot slow down. It's okay, because I can do this. Woo! Okay, that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna land on the mountain. I'm gonna just deploy the chute now. Please work. Oh! Hey! Oh! Oh. No. It's fine. Okay, it's not fine. Okay. Okay, so we really can't land on a mountain. There's a lot of places I could have landed. This was the one place I really shouldn't have. I might try and just practice this landing at least one more time. Okay, we're actually pointing straight down now, which is kind of sick. We can keep a really steady re-entry like this, and if we can mimic the same on the moon, we might be in this like kind of god tier level of space explorers. Okay, when do we open the chute? Okay, sorry, I'm coming up, and I don't really want to be. I'm just gonna ditch that, because who needs it? And we're gonna free fall this bad boy. We're gonna get to like 1,000 meters, and we're just gonna blast it open. Probably could open it higher. 1,000 meters seems good though. Look at that. We are 100 meters away. I'm also realizing this is sea level, right? So when I was up in the mountains, those heights were a little bit not cool to me. Boom, shakalaka. That's exactly how they do it. I am feeling low-key proud of myself right now.
With a successful re-entry under our belts, it was time to start finally preparing for the moon.
Which meant a quick pit stop at the workshop for a few extra components. We need to add leggage to this bit here. Go for a 4-piece. That feels the most stable. Oh, you know what I haven't thought about is the engine. Yeah, see, that's the problem. The engine goes to there. What does one do about that problem? Oh, you see, that nearly does the trick. Oh, I could just bring these a little bit lower, and then hopefully that's That's Icarumba. Or can we use these instead? That could be a little bit Funkmaster Flex, but also kind of cringe. I kind of like it on the bottom. No, okay, I think we know these could work. I want to rotate them just for style points, and then we're gonna reverso uno these Stratos to really let them down like that. That should work, right? Genius, big brain moves.
And with that, it was time to hit the tarmac. One last time.
Throttle is up. Mission is a go. Let's smack this pony, baby. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. One final liftoff. One moment for our little Kerbal person thing. Valentina, I don't know what happened to the other guy. Maybe it was all the explosions, but you've got this, baby girl. Straight to the moon, baby. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. All right. There it is. Do you like it? Okay, we need to get on the light side. We know that. Which means our maneuver is, as such, we just keep doing this until we start to land on the light side of the moon. Like there. There. That's when I think we're just going to have to start eyeballing it a little bit and pray for the best. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Let's put our landing gear down now. Yeah. Cool. And now we're just going to let time do most of the work and speed it up a little bit. We don't want to speed it up so fast that I lose control. We just want to get a bit groovy. Now, how the hell do I know how far away I am from the surface? That's like the first question. We're just going to go a little bit further. Not too far. Ugh. Okay, slow down. Okay, I think we really need to start slowing down. Oh my god, we really need to start slowing down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I did it too slow. I did it way too slow. I did it way too slow. I didn't realize how fast I was going. Okay, I probably should have guessed 482 meters per second was not a good entry speed. Oh no. Fuck. Back to launch we go.
Now, my only other rule outside of not being able to look anything up online was every time I failed, I'd have to do everything from the launch pad each time again and again. And at this point, trying to go through all those steps that you've been watching me try and figure out and get back to the moon so I could land, it wasn't the quickest thing in the world. And more often than not, while getting back to the moon, things would still go wrong.
Yeah. Okay, do you know what? Abandon mission. We try again.
But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to skip all that stuff, just so that we can get back to the moon and trying to land on it.
Landing gear initiated. Again, I have no idea how close we are to the surface because can I change this to like... Oh yeah. That mountain, rock, whatever it's measuring from. This will do the trick. Okay, here's what we definitely don't want is to run out of fuel doing this, but I'm pretty confident we're going to be fine. Okay, look at him. Her. You know what I mean. Look at it. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. This is a massive moment. I think we've got it this time. Okay, we are 900 meters out. I am clenching my anus as we speak. Look at that. I do not want to get distracted by the beauty right now. I feel like we picked a banging landing spot. This is like premium bleed out spot. I'm worried about the clearance of these engines and these feet, but just don't worry. Rejoice. Okay, it's getting a bit wonky. Stability assist. Just stabilize. Okay, this is very manual now. We're going manual mode, which is terrifying as fuck. A little bit more thrust. Not too much thrust. Okay, thrust. Oh, no. Gently. Okay, it's very hard to thrust without going up into the air. Come on. Oh. Okay, I'm feeling like I want to go that a little bit, right? Just slow our shit down a little. Okay, I'm panicking. I am panicking. Oh, fuck me. Come on, man. Hey, this is it. Shut up. Oh. Abort. 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 Oh my god. Okay, this is I'm now realizing that this is quite top heavy. Oh fuck my life. No. No, 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 no. Oh, I've lost my engine. I've lost my engine. Oh my god, that is low-key heartbreaking. Oh my god. Okay, I may have I may have underestimated how difficult it is to land confidently. We might need a new plan of attack. Well, at least we can get out and take a look around where we're gonna die. All hatches are obstructed. Nice. I'm stuck in this fucking tube. There's no way to recover this, is there? No, there's no engine. This is kind of just it. What I can do, however, is that. Oh! There we go. And now I leave. Woohoo! Well, we made it to the moon at least. Ah, she's so happy. Look at her. Whee! I wonder if I will have made it back up to the oh, I can jump really high. Okay, yeah, that answers that question. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, ow. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, that's cool. We did make it to the moon. Pose for a thumbnail. Yeah. Nice. We did make it to the moon, but we did not leave ourselves in a position where we can make it back. But we shall. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking with the ship, right? So we know that this engine just kind of is risque, but I think there's some little ones we can chuck on the side of this. I just don't know what their thrust capacity is like. But if we just chuck a bunch of them along the edge, then that means we don't have to worry about the engine below. It would have been great to like figure out how I could have come down in a way where I wasn't coming in on a sideways angle. Do you know what I mean? Like actually stopped myself in midair, which makes me think, that the orbit around here, I should get like a kind of a wider one going maybe. And then I can do a retrograde blast at the top so that my cone is quite narrow, or even to the point where it might just be like a straight line down. And then I'm going a little bit less sideways when I'm coming in, if you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean.
So back to mission control we went to make our rocket engine adjustments. And soon enough, we were back at the moon for round 2 and to implement all of the learnings from our previous round.
Why orbit when we could just go straight in? See that? Bang! Okay, this might actually work. Okay, our movement to the right is a little bit less this time. Oh, Jesus. No. No. Okay, hold on. We can fix this. I just need to manually pilot this thing. Okay, all my controls are backwards just to try and help you understand how fucking difficult this is. What do? We go retrograde. No, we don't. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, man. Come on, Jesus. Really trying to manage our side-to-side swabble here. Oh, God, I just keep going back up. It's either going up or down at this pace. Oh, Jesus. That's it. Or is it? We are down in one piece, at least. And what are the odds? Okay, no, I can get out. That's okay. Slightly confusing landing, friendo, but we did make it onto the moon in one formidable chunk. The joy. Whee! Okay, honestly, the moon's kind of pissing me off right now. I kind of just want to see if I can get back, but we did it. Touched the ground. We achieved our mission, kind of. Now we got to get back to Earth. And I'm going to figure out how to do that. How do I get back onto the ladder? They didn't include this in astronaut school. Okay, this is what we call high intelligence improvisation. Ah, fuck. Grab it. Okay, a little bit closer. Oh, I'm backwards.
I'm backwards. I think this is salvageable. You've just got to believe in me. We got to believe in each other. Gonna... Hang on. Let's just think about where we're going. We're going this direction. Or are we going this direction? No, we're going this direction. That is that's so annoying. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We might need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. This was going to be harder than I initially thought. Surprise, surprise. I started tinkering around in the workshop again and discovered something called RCS thrusters. What is an RCS? Okay, hold on. Bear with me here. The theory is that these should help with stabilization. Will that do the trick? Or is that just introducing more problems? We're not going to really know until we get there, but I'm just going to chuck them on there anyway. And with that slight tweak, it was time to head all the way back to the moon. My God. Okay, if I put RCS on. Oh! Oh! I have something going on. Okay, this should help. Oh, jeez, Rick. Is that enough? Yeah, I feel like I need to... I feel like I really need to blast right now. Oh my God, I'm not thinking. Oh my God, I'm not thinking. I've not been thinking. I've not been thinking. I've not been thinking. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the wrong thing. That is so important to remember. Oh, this is exhausting. Okay, last try for the night. Then I'm fucking... This is gonna become a weekend jobby. See how we're just drifting so much? How do you deal with that? Come on, this has got to be it. Oh, come on, bro. Okay, this is going to take more time than I was anticipating. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I feel like we're just going to have to go with a smaller vessel to come down. I just don't know what that's going to mean for getting back to Earth, but I just don't know what more to do. I'd like to say that the learnings were taking us closer to reaching our goal every single time. I'd love to be able to say that. Oh, so annoying. I want to say there was a misclick, but really that was just fucking stupid. It's so annoying. It's so much time to get there. I also tried reducing the fuel tank size on the moon landing module. Oh, come on. No. I actually can't. How do I fucking stop it from toppling over like an asshole? Don't you fucking dare. Why is it so wobbles? Hang on, just straighten up. Just straighten up. Oh, God, is that the best it's going to be? I feel like I know there's no wind in space, but a slight breeze would knock this thing right over. Alrighty, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. Quickly run around and go the fuck back home. Oh my God, bro. Okay, if I can't get back in, I'm in trouble. There's a good chance I don't get back in there. I cannot tell you how stressful this has been. I hope it's really fucking worth it, mate. She's the first woman of her kind on the moon. Massive achievement, mostly driven by a male, but that's okay. She's having a good time, and that's what matters. Yeah, I'll be able to get back up in there. That'll be fine. Ugh. I think we've all had a really good time here on the moon. I think we can safely say that. It is time to get the fuck back to Earth. Oh, too high. Too high. Okay, yes, we will be able to make it. I just need to not like jump like over my entire ship. Yep. Okay, we'll try that again. Luckily, nobody saw us do that. Everything about this game is starting to piss me off. The controls and everything, it's all so janky. Okay, all right. I need to have some forward movement. Grab it. Nice. Just like we trained at space camp. Bored. Our ultimate goal of getting home safely was right within our grasp. Everything was finally coming together.
He is just going to keep spinning around. Oh, fuck, it's all over the place. I don't know what to do. Fuck. Come on. Why is it? It should just be the same thing we've done, right? Okay, fuck it. I'm taking this manual because this shit is starting to do my head in. Just stop. 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 I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel to get us back. And that's going to really depress me. Look, it's just over there. Okay? So in my mind, if we can just go like this, we don't have enough fuel. We don't have enough fuel. How the fuck do you do this, bro? That's it. That's it. I actually don't think I can get back to Earth. Like, I literally don't know if I'm going to be able to get back to Earth. Because it took so much fuel just like getting down, right? And then we still have to escape the moon's gravity.
At this point, I was getting desperate. I even tried waiting a couple of years in-game to see if our new sun orbit would fling me back to Earth.
We're definitely not going to intersect this year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Okay. How's our Kerbal doing? Probably pretty much dead, but for some reason, everything's quite all right, as the dial in front of me definitely suggests. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I think we've fucked it completely. I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to do now.
I added a second tank to help combat the fuel problem.
Just that little bit more, you know?
But immediately, I poured all of that extra fuel down the drain with my next landing.
I'm in a really bad spot. I am just in a really bad spot. I think we can all agree with that. It's just not good because we have no idea where the ground is right now. Oh my God, it's there. Oh my God. Okay, this is such a bad idea, bro. This is such a bad idea. Okay, I've really fucked this, haven't I? I really fucked it. Okay, this is no. Let me just see if I can like pull it around. We're just gonna fly like a little bit over that way. See, like I'm quite impatient and I want to just get over there, but that's also kind of the death of me because it's my fuel. So, you know, fuck it. Here's good enough. You doubted me. I doubted me, but doubt no more. Fuck. Doubt a little bit. Why does it do that, bro? Honestly, like who built this thing? There's still a lot of movement happening there. Okay, quick run around. Yep, we've achieved it. First Kerbin on the moon, all that jazz. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, back on. Gotta catch my spaceship before it glides away. Missed it. Catch it there? No. God damn it. Say goodbye to the moon one last time. Dude, if I can just get it pointing in the direction of home, there could be like a home angle on this. Yeah, see, now I'm in Earth orbit, but I just don't have that. I don't have that gas. Do you know what I mean? Just don't have that gas. And this is just going to send us hurtling out to space again. Okay, awesome.
Hope was genuinely starting to fade.
Okay.
But I wasn't ready to give up. And this time, I was determined as all hell to finally make it.
We'll do a quick lap around. You know, fuck that. It's going to take too long. I'm sick of this fucking moon. Let's just go. Up we go. Okay, what if I just hit it prograde style? No, we know that doesn't work. If I just go that way, and then we figure it out. Oh! Hold up. That might be exactly what we want. Bye-bye, moon. My God. It's been so great knowing you. Kind of. Not really. Been a pain in the ass. Okay, here we go. I think we'll just fall into this orbit, potentially. Okay, now we're on this one. Okay, cool, sweet, easy. GG, easy. So now we just ride this bad boy all the way back home. We want to ideally orbit back to where it's sunny on our side so I can land in the sun and just call it a day. Okay, now comes the final descent, which I do by, yes, spinning retrograde. We remember, and I should have more than enough fuel to get me through this, in theory. Ideally, if I can have some fuel to help feather my descent to Earth, just to stop things from, like, you know, overheating and stuff, that could be kind of rad. If we do, it's going to really be not a lot. And I think we're going to end up having a bit of a land landing, which is not what I wanted. Does you really know what I wanted? Let's just see what happens. Stop. Let's all just slow down here. Okay, we're going really fast. And I kind of need to mediate that pretty ASAP, I'd say. Okay, well, that's all I got on that. So I'm just going to ditch, like, the stuff that is problematic. And we're just going to let the atmosphere slow us down. It's feeling like it might be going still too fast. Oh! No, we're good. Okay, thank God. So now we are 3,000 meters up. I think we're going to deploy like around 1,000 meters. Yeah, fuck it. Deploy. Slow me down. Please slow me down. Oh my God, perfect. Actually perfect. Dare I say. Oh. Yes. Oh my God. I'm crying. No, just kidding. I'm not crying. I'm a little bitch. Oh my God. That was so difficult. Oh my God. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it back home. And we're going for a little swim. Look at that. That's fun. Might be drowning a little bit in my helmet, but that's okay. Do I swim back to land? How long does that take? It feels like something I'm not going to do. This is what we make all of our astronauts do. Once they get back down from space, just swim to the nearest shoreline. It'll be good for all the muscle mass that you've lost while being in 0G. It'll be fine. Okay, well, fuck that.
We had done it. We had finally managed to make our way all the way to the moon, land, fly back, and land somewhere safely in what I think is the Pacific Ocean. Don't worry, I'm sure they have Uber out there to pick up our little Kerbal friend. 14 hours. That is how long it took to complete this challenge. If you've enjoyed this video and you've watched it all the way through to the end, thank you very much. Please feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos and challenges like this in the future. As mentioned, it took me 14 hours to complete this challenge, and even though this video is an excessively long length already, I have to be able to cut out a lot to be able to make this video. For me, honestly, it always bums me out to see how much content just needs to be thrown away. So that's why I've decided to create a second channel. How very original. This channel is called ossywoo 2, and it is going to be where I'm going to be uploading all of the, what I would call the extended gameplay of these challenges. So if you really like this video, you enjoy watching me struggle through things, or you just are curious about this game and you want to see more about it, everything that I had to cut out is in nice little episodes, about 20 to 30 minutes each, and I'm going to be releasing an episode of that every single day on the second channel. So if you did want to see more about how the journey unfolded, every single success, failure, and explosion on the way, please feel free to drop a follow on that channel too. It is linked in the description below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this. I really do appreciate you. And yeah, we're going to see you in the next one.